There's more. Late afternoon, Sunday, the 5th of October. Sleepwalking into the Third World War. We have not, by a long chalk, recovered from the consequences of the First and Second World Wars. My own father fought on the Somme in the First World War. He was for the Royal Norfolks. My mother's brothers, in their kilts, Scottish, in the Second World War. I even trained as a pilot through the Royal Air Force when I was young. People knew, they knew Hitler was lining up the Second World War in 1935. I have a Jewish friend who went out to Rudiger von Warendorf. You know, people knew. We're burying our heads in the sand. You can't talk up the Middle East and threaten Muslims with death because they're going to the holy places or something, as far as they're concerned. You know, the Crusaders would have gone out to fight for God and have been prepared to lose their lives, but not in the same way that the Muslims do. They welcome it. And all we've done is wind them up. It's so obvious. Radicalize the Middle East. Traditionally, I'm not that much of an historian, but, you know, various Arab factions fight amongst each other. They are now on the Gaza Strip. You know, you've got the usual stuff. Hamas and the other lot. Old Lawrence of Arabia had the knack of unifying one set of Arabs against the other and so on. And the same in Afghanistan, these tribal wars, they've been at each other's throats for as long as people can remember. But if we go, the Americans in particular, and bomb the hell out of them and kill innocent civilians, of course that's going to, you know, unify the general local population against the rest, whether it be Pakistan, America, or whomever's there. It's so obvious. And yet the American response consistently is more force, more violence. I cannot be the only person to have spotted this situation. It is only going to get worse. Because the answer mankind will not see. Christ gave us the answer. Turn the other cheek. Every single hair on the head of your fellow man is precious and special. Which means one cannot kill. The only act of violence we really know about that Christ ever performed was turning the moneylenders out of the temple. When Peter cut the ear of the soldier off when they came to arrest him in the Garden of Gethsemane, Christ healed the ear and he said, "Are we a band of brigands that, you know, I've been in your temples. There I have been. We've been talking, we've been praying. You know who I am, who my followers are. We are not." There was no violence in the early Christians. They allowed themselves to be martyred. They would not respond with violence. That is a living testimony to you, my Lord. And we should be responding the same, not with vengeance and stuff. Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord, and God will do his own thing in his own time, in his own way. I love you, my Lord.